Visibility 10, sky conditions 3,700 overcast. Temperature 21, 2.14, altimeter 29907. Expect an RNAV approach runway 2. Notice the airman taxiway Romeo 2 closed and 5G no time in effect for Johnson Airport. Advise owner should contact you at Bravo.
All right, so we got
Romeo 3 Alpha.
information Bravo. Altimeter set to 29907. All right, just run through it here. Tune ground, Skyhawk 733 Charlie Sierra. At the hangars requesting a departure to the northwest with run-up, information Bravo.
Yep, that would be good. Very good.
Tune ground, Skyhawk 733 Charlie Sierra. At the hangars requesting departure to the northwest with information Bravo with run-up.
Very good.
Skyhawk 733 Charlie Sierra, John Tune ground, runway 2. Taxi to Romeo 1 Alpha. You can complete your run-up on Romeo 1.
Three Charlie Sierra, runway 2, taxi via Romeo Alpha, run up on Romeo 1.
Very good.
Tune ground, Skyhawk 24 Golf Victor. Okay. We're at the Romeo 1 run-up area and run-up complete.
Skyhawk 24 Golf Victor, roger. Continue taxi to runway 2 via Romeo 1 Alpha.
Taxi to runway 2 via Romeo 1 Alpha, 24 Golf Victor.
Very good.
All right, run up. Brakes are in, fuel selectors on both. Trim is, looks like it's right about there, correct for takeoff. Flight controls, airspeed should be 0. Attitude indicator within 5 degrees, again we're just on the edge there. Altitude indicator.
Should be set and within 75 feet of field elevation, or surveyed elevation.
Which it is with 400 feet.
Yeah, it's like right on the cusp.
Flight control, so turn coordinator looks good. Heading indicator is still aligned with compass. Vertical speed is pretty much right on 0.
Yep, rating 0, very good.
Looks good. All right, instruments mixture is set to rich. Primer is in and locked, and up to 1700 RPM. There we go. All right, mags test. Right. It's about 100 RPM drop back to both.
Very good.
Left. A little bit less of a drop, within 50 RPM. Difference. Oil pressure is still in the green, temperature is coming up in the green, mixture as required. Oh wait, crap, wrong one.
10 ground, Skyhawk 733 Alpha Zulu, is it ground school parking? Ready to taxi?
Small drop.
733 Alpha Zulu, John 2 ground, runway 2, taxi to Romeo 1 Alpha. We need to run it prior pressure.
Just a short one, please.
Amps and volts are 0.
Run up on the ramp area Romeo 1.
Pressure and temperature still looking good. Idle.
Oh, heading to ramp area, Romeo 1. Runway.
Throttle friction was feeling pretty good. Yep. Oh, and where did I miss my...
Yep, so we have to do flight controls.
Yep, I knew I missed something. There we go. Ailerons. And rudder. See, the rudder is ruddering.
Good.
Tune ground, Skyhawk 733 Charlie Sierra, run up complete.
Skyhawk 733 Charlie Sierra, roger. Continue taxi to runway 2 via Romeo 1 Alpha. Can you say again directional flight?
We'll be departing to the northwest.
Roger, thank you.
Go ahead and read back our instructions. Romeo 1 Alpha to runway 2.
33 Charlie Sierra, taxi via Romeo 1 and Alpha to runway 2.
Good.
Tune Tower, Skyhawk 733 Charlie Sierra, holding short of runway 2.
Skyhawk 733 Charlie Sierra, continue holding short for arriving traffic.
33 Charlie Sierra will continue holding short for arriving traffic.
Very good.
Cessna 733 Charlie Sierra, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
33 Charlie Sierra, clear for takeoff.
Yep, so if we're on the ground, we have remaining runway. What are we going to do?
We're just going to apply brakes, full stop.
Very good.
If it fails while we're climbing out, and this is where I always forget the exact numbers.
Yep, so if we have remaining runway after rotation, we'll still come back down and land and come to a stop.
Come to a stop.
If we rotate and we don't have sufficient runway remaining, we'll limit ourselves to glide speed and shallow banks and look for somewhere beyond the runway to land. And if we have at least 1,000 feet AGL, we'll try and turn at 180.
And come back to land.
And come back to land.
Yep. All right. All good. So here we go.
Very good.
Airspeed's alive. Hull pressure is in the green.
Very good.
Here comes 55 and rotate. Try and maintain runway heading.
Yep.
Pitch down, nose down to get 80.
Very good.
Cessna 3 Charlie Sierra, frequency change approved.
Frequency change?
Yep, frequency change approved.
3 Charlie Sierra, frequency change approved.
Yep, so that's their call saying that if you need to contact approach or need to go on guard frequency, you can go ahead and contact them. They don't need to talk to you anymore.
Okay.
So they're pretty much releasing you from the airspace. So go ahead and proceed northwest.
All right.
Yep.
Turning to the northwest.
Yep, good. Give me a heading of 300.
300.
Yep, and climb us up to 3,000 feet.
So, pre-maneuver checklist.
Yep.
Okay, fuel selector on both. Mixture's rich, carb heat, throttle, lights on. We want as much light as on as possible.
Yep.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. And
then making sure our engine gauges are green, and yep. Go ahead and now we're straight and level. This is the best time to set our heading indicator to our magnetic compass.
Yeah, make sure that's good. So that's 320. So it's reading 310 about. So now we're at 32.
Very good.
And we need to get back to our original heading though.
Yep, go ahead, go 300. Go ahead and walk me through the power off stall.
All right, so we did our pre-maneuver checklist, we did our clearing turns. We're gonna establish our altitude and our heading. Try and stay on heading. We're going to pull carb heat, RPM to 1400. And then we are going to we're going to maintain altitude with pitch, so we're going to slow down. Once we're in the arc, we'll extend flaps to 20. And then we'll pull our power to pretty much idle and establish our 65 knot descent speed. once we've established what our imaginary runway altitude is, then at 100 feet above our imaginary runway, we will start to pull back and flare, and then listen for the stall horn. Once we start stalling, power full, carb heat in, and lower the nose to get our airspeed and lower our angle of attack. And then once we start climbing, we'll climb out at 80.
Okay, go ahead and perform the maneuver.
All right. All good, pulling carb heat. Our imaginary runway is going to be 2,600. That gives us 4,000 feet.
Okay.
Or 400 feet, I should say. Flaps 20.
Put the knob in between the F and the L. Very good.
Yeah, there we go.
And when are you going to go power off glide? At what speed?
65.
Okay.
So we got to lower the nose.
Yep. And then go power idle. Very good.
There's 65. Then we're on our heading. Stay up 65. Start pulling back.
Very good.
And we did not hit the runway. Come on, climb, baby, climb. And then once we get to 65.
Go ahead and go up 1 notch. Very good.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then 65, we can go flap 0.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Yep. Now level me off at 3,000 feet and give me a 180 turn to 210.
Cool. So, what did I do wrong with the flaps?
So when you go full power and you're recovering, full power, carb heat in, but also bring in 1 notch of flaps to flaps 10.
At that point in time.
Yeah, to take out the drag.
Right.
As soon as you took out from flaps 20 to flaps 10, that's when you started gaining the airspeed, right?
Yeah.
Very good. And then when you're setting up, just don't forget at 65 knots, go power idle and start that descent down.
Traffic still 2,000
Okay.
feet inbound to
One more time when you're ready.
All right, pre-check or pre-maneuver. Fuel's on both. Carb heat's in. Throttle's good. Mixture's rich. All of our lights are on. Bugged. Altitude's correct. So here we go. Flaps.
Very good.
There's 65, so power idle.
Excellent.
Start descending. Keeping our airspeed correct. We got off our heading a little bit. Here comes 100 feet. Get level, start pulling back. Flaps were at 1. Okay, don't. Oh, come on now. Climb, baby. This is what got me last time. It's like, oh, I should be climbing, but I'm not.
Yep. Remember, when you go from flaps 20 to flaps 10, the nose is going to decrease in its angle of attack. So what you do when you decrease the flaps, you're going to increase back pressure to keep that pitch attitude. And then you won't start descending down to the runway. Very good.
Well, but we didn't hit the runway.
Yeah, we did not hit the runway.
It was a successful maneuver.
Very good. You were coming within 50 feet. I mean, that's great. That's very good.
Then we're climbing out.
Yep.
Here we go. All right.
And level off at 3,000. And we'll stay on this heading of 210.
Do you want me to do a power on stall next?
Yep.
Or, all right.
So go ahead and talk me through how you would do that.
So power on stall, we're going to simulate that as if we're taking off.
That's right.
We're going to pull carb heat, power to about 1,500 RPM. We're going to pitch up to keep ourselves slow. And once we get to 55 knots, we're going to go full power and simulate a rotation. Keep pulling back and keep pulling back and keep pulling back until we get too high.
Go ahead and shoot between these two clouds right here.
Oh yeah, we're coming up on IMC there, aren't we?
And increase altitude to go over this one. Very good. And you can descend back down to 3,000. This is a nice little area. Very good.
Yeah, we got this little puff right up here. Shoot. Threading the needle.
This is exactly what you're going to be doing on your solos if you come to the practice area or on VFR cross country. So, very good. Dodging clouds is a necessary skill.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Pulling carb heat. Throttle back in a little bit. Back pressure. Slow us down.
A little bit more back pressure.
Yeah, I'm really having to yank it. All right, there's 55. Full throttle, carb heat out. Whoops. Keep the back pressure in.
And a little bit more right rudder.
And right rudder. Lower the nose. Keep the airspeed up.
Very good.
There we go.
And just keep it 3,000. And then do it one more time for me.
All right, pulling carb heat. Throttle down. Slowing down. Back pressure. Back pressure.
So.
And hoping we don't have to worry about these clouds.
Have to add more. Very good. Okay.
All right, there it is.
A little bit more right rudder.
Lower the nose.
Very well done.
That's really all you do is just lower the nose. That's all you gotta do.
It's a very, very simple stall to recover from.
All right, let's avoid these clouds.
Yep.
Let's do some steep turns. I've heard they're fun. I'm ready for something different.
Yeah. Okay, so we do our steep turns in a cruise configuration. So go ahead and put me in a cruise configuration using the checklist.
So, cruise checklist. All right, here we go.
So when it comes to steep turns, we're basically doing a high performance maneuver. We're gonna fly into this cloud here, so kind of veer to the left.
Oh, it's kind of, you don't even see it. Those really light ones, they're like wispy.
Very good. So it's helping you control the aircraft in a high performance maneuver where there's something called an overbanking tendency. With an overbanking tendency, in order to keep the same amount of bank, we're going to have to add some amount of opposite aileron pressure with the yoke. So we're going to do it at 45 degrees. It's this little dot right here in between these two thick dots.
Yeah.
So we're going to put the triangle right on that 45 degree angle, 45 degree dot. So our main goal is we're going to have it in cruise configuration, and we're going to keep 3,000. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure the area is clear, and we're going to use the heading that we're on as our rollout heading. It's going to be a 360 degree turn.
Gotcha.
So how I like to enter it is I like to enter it slowly. As I go to 30 degrees bank, this thick one right here, I'm going to increase power about 100 RPM, and I'm going to give myself about a roll and a half of back trim. And I'm going to increase the bank to 45. I'm going to hold it until I roll out on my initial heading of 170. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate.
Okay. Your controls?
My controls. So I'll get us back up to 3,000 here. I'll level off. A little bit of back pressure. So the speed that we want is roughly 85 to 90. That'll put us right in the maneuvering speed area. So right about there. Everything feels good. Keeping altitude, keeping heading. All right. So what I'm going to do is I have this little lighthouse right in front of me, or a water tower right in front of me off my nose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go first to the left, looking to the left. I'm going to slowly roll in with a little bit of left rudder. Once I'm at 30 degrees bank, I'm going to add a little bit of pressure, a little bit of back trim.
And pull some G's.
Pull some G's, exactly right. So I'm going to keep it 45 degrees. I'm trying not to descend any lower than what I have been. 45, right there is 3,000. Going to keep there. Coming through. And then as I come back, I'm going to roll out slowly with a little bit of right rudder with some nose forward pressure back to 3,000, and I'm going to take out that RPM I had. I'm going to take out that trim I had. Okay, we'll first learn it to do to the left, and then we'll incorporate the right.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through that.
Okay.
All right. So how that feel? It's not crazy excessive G's, but 45 is it's higher than the bank angles we've been using so far.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different. So okay, your controls.
My controls?
You have controls.
All right, and I am going to start off by not climbing. And then we're going to start this bank.
Yep, so at 30 degrees, right there, you add that trim. Okay. 45. And you can see your altimeter you're climbing, so you're going to adjust your pitch.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not having to do back pressure right now. That's odd.
Yep.
Okay, now we're descending again.
A little bit more bank. Yep, and a little bit more nose forward, because we're going to start ascending here soon. Very good. Yep. Very good.
Ooh, there's some G's. Woo!
And then there's your point, and slowly roll out with some right rudder. And then reduce that power, and with some forward pressure. Because when you start rolling out, that horizontal component of lift that was in the turn translates back to just regular lift and it's going to pull you up. So you need that forward pressure to keep you down.
Yeah, I was just surprised at how much I climbed.
Yep.
When I was not expecting.
See, we climbed, you added in back trim a little bit before you were in the bank. So that initial rollback of back trim sets you on an upward trend as you got to your bank. Yep, so go back to 3,000.
Yep. All right, so.
Yep, so we're slowly gonna roll in.
Roll in.
At 30 degrees, we're gonna add maybe 100 RPM and a little bit of back trim. Yeah, and continue just a little bit, not too much back trim, just like a roll. Very good. Very nicely done, Steven.
Staying at 45. All right.
A little bit more back pressure. Yep, that's good enough. That's perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Steven, that altimeter needle hasn't moved an inch.
All right, rolling back out.
Yeah, and nose forward, nose pressure.
Yeah.
To keep it from going over. Steven, that needle was pegged at 0 the entire time.
That was fun.
That was beautiful.
Overshot a little bit, but
that's fine. That was. We'll work on that. I start my rollout maybe about 20 degrees before my heading.
Yeah.
So if I'm at 170, I'm going to start at 170. If I'm on the left turn, I'm going to start at 190.
Yeah.
Is when I'm going to start reducing my bank. That was very, very good. Excellent.
All right.
Show me one more time, man.
Left again?
Yep, left. And then
is there a huge difference between going right? You have to.
There's a big difference.
Oh, okay.
And I'll let you do the left turn, and I'll let you do the right turn to see how different it is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Yep. So slowly roll in.
Rolling in.
At 30, maybe 100 RPM, and then a little bit of back trim. Alright. And feel what the aircraft is doing. Very good. Yep. Use the horizon to your advantage because it's going to tell you exactly what the nose is doing.
I'm trying to not look at the altimeter.
Very good. Well done. Okay. There's 190.
Nose down.
Very good. Awesome.
That stayed pretty much. That was within 50 feet or so.
Exactly. Exactly. That was very excellent. So now, same rules apply, but the way it's different is your whole sight picture changes to the right.
Yeah.
Your eyes are below the horizon when you're turning left. When you turn to the right, your eyes are above the horizon.
Okay.
So go ahead on this heading, roll to 30 degrees. Add that 100 RPM and that back pressure, back trim, and then continue to 45.
Oh my God, that is so different.
It's very different.
Yeah, just because.
And it's just because you turned the other way.
Yeah, it's just surprising.
Yep, a little bit more bank to 45. Very good.
Kind of hold it in there. All right, my visual reference on this one, pull back. There we go.
Yep, a little bit more bank. Very good. And now you're about 20 degrees, so go ahead.
Ooh, yeah, that was fast.
Put that forward pressure. Very good.
Okay, so I noticed my,
You dropped a little bit of altitude, but it's still within the 100 feet.
yeah, I noticed the horizon was about right with this curve right here.
Yep.
Was where I was.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, that's fun.
So now you're ready to do the full steep turn procedure because we do it one turn to the left, you roll out, and you immediately start the right turn.
Okay. All right, here we go, left.
All right. Uh-huh. Very good. Nicely done. A little bit more back pressure. Very good. Okay. Yep, you roll out and then immediately to the right. So keep that trim in. Yep,
oh,
immediately to the right. Yep, a little bit more back pressure.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't.
And try and keep your head still. And try not to cock it to the left or to the right.
Oh,
there
yeah,
you go.
see.
Yep, and then roll out.
Oh, we overshot again. Ah!
Very good. Within 100 feet. That's the standard.
Yeah, we just kissed that 9 there. But, all right.
How's it feel? How was that?
That feels great.
Good. Good. You want to try some more or you want to head back to tune?
Let's do one more set and then head back. All right, so starting to the left.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Climbing.
Yep. Very good. And anticipate to catch it back at your out. Very good.
Yeah, back.
Uh-huh. Very good. And then immediately to the right. Yep.
Oh, the cocky head thing.
Yep. Very good.
And almost.
Awesome.
There we go.
Yep. Very good. I'd say
right.
the only thing, when we went to the right turn, we gained about maybe 80 feet. When you put, it's important that even if you're transitioning from the left to the right turn, that forward pressure, because when you go wings level, it's going to want to climb so bad.
Yeah.
You put that forward and it'll keep you at your altitude and you can go ahead and transition. Very good. I like it. I like it a lot. Those are excellent steep turns. We're in the middle, so we're going to be making a right turn kind of over the hills. And put the runway in between the middle of the strut on your left. Tune tower, 3 Charlie Sierra left downwind for 2.
And 3 Charlie Sierra, continue on your downwind. I'm going to depart RJ before you arrive.
Continue downwind, 3 Charlie Sierra. Yep, so add a little bit of power.
Frontier 924, John Toon Tower, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yep, add
Frontier
some power. We'll stay
924,
on
runway
the
2,
downwind.
clear for takeoff. Runway heading, maintain 3,000.
Runway 2, clear for takeoff. Runway heading 3,000, volunteer.
Yep, you can keep 1,300 feet. That'll be good.
Say what now?
You can keep 1,300 feet.
Skyhawk 3, Charlie Sierra, traffic signal runway for departures are RJ. Runway 2, clear for the option.
3 Charlie Sierra, clear for the option.
Alpha taxiway north of Alpha 3, 60 Cuba Papa.
Checking
Very good.
for traffic. I don't see any. So we're no. He said we're number 1, right?
Yep, we're number 1 for landing. Yep. So would you say you're high or you're low?
I feel like I'm high.
Okay, go ahead and add flaps 20.
Yeah.
Yep. Pull us down a little bit, give you a little bit more time to correct. Very good.
All right, now I got the pappies in sight.
Very good.
Volunteer 924 to departure.
Frontier 924, contact departure.
Very good.
A little bit to the right. Come on.
Very good. Yep. Start to reduce that power and come down to the runway. Very good. Yep. And there you go. Good. Forward pressure. Yep. And now. Very good.